Watch this video where a mob is seen pelting stones. The pattern is crystal clear. Even as those in power, especially in opposition-ruled states, try to downplay it.
During the Ganesha procession, somebody has pelted stones on the procession, and in retaliation, these people have also responded similarly. And now everything is under control. We have arrested about 52 persons on both the sides. They have lit fire and all that. All that has been controlled. Nothing to worry now.
There seems to have been attempt to create communal unrest.
कुछ लोग जो इस तरह का काम कर रहे हैं उनके खिलाफ कड़ी से कड़ी कार्रवाई हो, ऐसा सबक सिखाया जाए कि भविष्य में कभी वो पथरावबाजी, आगजनी कभी त्योहार के समय ना करें। एक स्पष्ट संकेत और संदेश देने की जरूरत है।
And even as this attempt to cause an unrest has been underway, India Alliance leader Akhilesh Yadav insulted Hindu seers, likening them to the mafia.
मठाधीश और माफिया में कोई ज्यादा फर्क नहीं होता।
The time has come to call out the pattern to these attacks, especially on Hindu processions and festivals. It's time to also confront those providing cover, or worse still, pretending like nothing happened.
And I would say members of the Hindu community should speak up. Hindus should become more vocal and stop being fake, stop being subtle about it. People don't get the message. Ask the question directly. And my first question is, where is the rule? Where is the rule that a Hindu procession cannot go in front of a dargah or a masjid? Rule bataiye. Is there such a rule? Is there such a rule that a Ganesh procession cannot go? No, 1 minute. Is there such a rule? Is there such a rule that a Ganesh procession cannot go in front of a masjid? Koi ban hai kya? Is there a ban?
Violence is condemnable of any kind, Mr. Arnab Goswami. Violence is...
I have not asked you to speak yet, Abbas.
Throw stone
Arnab ji, 905 police stations problem nahi hua.
Allow me.
Arnab ji, there is absolutely
Waris and
no
Suresh
problem in the
Gowda,
entire
you come
state
later.
of
2
Karnataka.
windows.
Inside this communal tension.
Bolo.
But Mr. Goswami, who's trying to create a communal tension in the country? You very well know. Why are you being a hypocrite? The BJP is trying to create a communal tension
These
in the country.
kind of people who are attacking Ganesh festivals, they are trying to create a communal situation in the country. People like Waris Pathan who support them are trying to create a communal situation in the country.
Is arrested. They are arrested. I said in my earlier statement,
who are they?
I said I condemn
Are they radical Muslim youth?
Those people
who are they? Are they radical Muslims? आप तो बहुत sensitive है, होना भी चाहिए. Anybody questions anything to do with your religion, you say sartan se juda.
Speak about those people.
1 minute. Just 1 minute. Now question is...
Who said so? We condemn that also.
Dushyant.
Did you ever condemn that people...
I'm saying something, be quiet. Show respect, Waris. कोई भी आपके anybody talks about your religious sentiment, sartan se juda.
बीजेपी
पर हिंदुओं के फेस्टिवल पर गाली दो,
महाराष्ट्र इलेक्शंस
अटैक करो, गणेश चतुर्थी के प्रोसेशन को अटैक करो. Why Hindus will remain quiet always?
You remove him from the post. अरे you remove the officer from the post, Mr. Goswami, your government.
अरे चलने वाला नहीं है.
He was suspended immediately. He said that there were rumors.
Country is changing.
क्यों नहीं चलेगा? You have to change your approach now and condemn each and every violence,
will have to be
whether by the Hindus or by the Muslims. You have to take a stand.
Hindus will have to be
respected. Is condemnable.
Hindus have to be respected.
You have
Hindu
to take a
processions have to be
stand.
respected. 80% of the population of the country is Hindu.
Why not Muslim?
Is the country's population 80 to 83% Hindu or not?
Both the processions are to be respected.
If you are saying...
So what do you mean to say?
Okay, so you are saying Muslim population is 15-16%, God knows, maybe in Bengal it is 50%. You are saying Muslim sentiment has to be appreciated. But 82% of the population of the country has to be attacked.
No.
82% has to be attacked.
I want the nation
16% has to be protected.
Because they are 82%, they are allowed to do anything. This is a wish.
What?
Sir,
who is doing
follow the
anything?
Constitution, Mr.
Ganesh,
Goswami, follow the
who is doing
Constitution.
anything? Dushyant
Equality,
Sridhar is on the debate.
equality, nobody is
Now you
above
be
law.
quiet, volume down.
Everybody has
You
to
see,
follow
this is
the
the
law.
language which is
Whether
the problem.
82% or
This is the language, this is the kind of
50%.
attacks on Hindus that Hindus have tolerated quietly for too
have to
long.
follow the law.
They just today, even
What
to
about
take a
Muslims?
Ganesh
Why do
procession
you speak
out,
when the
you have to
Muslims
feel
are under
insecure. कहीं सर तन से जुदा ब्रिगेड आके अटैक तो नहीं करेगी.
Are, why during the Hindu
Dushyant is on the debate.
They
Dushyant.
went near the mosque and
Dushyant
they-
Sridhar, what is the alternative for the Hindu
Flag over
community
the
now?
minaret. That time you were
Namaskaram.
silent, you never utter a word that
Namaskaram,
time.
Arnab, and namaskaram to all my fellow panelists. We recently celebrated the Vinayaka Chaturthi, the Ganesh Chaturthi, and till the Anant Chaturdashi, there are grand pandals where Astikas congregate. Hardik Shubhkamnaye, best wishes to all of them. That said, Arnab, 2 weeks back, I was on a debate when a 1,500-year-old temple, where we have inscriptions of even Parantaka Chola, called Tiruchendurai, is called as a temple on a Waqf land. So we are talking at a time where a temple, which was born a few years even before the Western religion Islam was born, is called the Waqf land. So we are talking in that time period.
Sir,
That
we are
said,
discussing
today when we
Nagamangala
see
riots.
multiple incidents, sir, I'll just complete
Sir, we
my
are
points.
discussing Nagamangala riots.
So when we talk about these Ganesh processions
for,
being attacked,
Dushyant.
two level. One political parties, they always cater to their vote bank. Second is, it is my ardent request to the Muslim community, whom we have great relationship with for many centuries. Please do not go word by what the tenets say. If idol worship was wrong in Islam, that was done. But there are religions which believe in Vigraha Aradhana. So the
Sir,
moment
there
you
is
see a
nothing
procession,
to do
it
with
doesn't
idol
mean
worship.
you will have to go
There are
attacking
totally
people.
906 police stations in Karnataka.
That's okay.
In
See,
all
the thing is, were
police
people
station
attacked or
units,
not? And
Ganesh
Arnab,
Chaturthi
one
has
question
been
that I have
celebrated.
is,
Dushyant.
when
Sir,
they say
there
we
was
pelt,
You be quiet,
when we
Razak, ka
pelt
volume kam karo.
stones,
Dushyant, speak.
Arnab, when they say that there are incidents of pelting stones, see, when you or I walk on a normal road, we don't come across so much stones. So my thought is, where do they plan to get so many stones accumulated? Is this the right way to even attack a religious procession?
It's well
Because
planned.
you don't get stones to attack that easily, unless and until it's an orchestrated attack.
No, it's
you
a-
wouldn't want to
it's a-
attack people
it's
of
an
your own
attempt at-
nation.
Dushyant, it is an attempt at threatening the Hindu community.
It has happened from
It is an organized attempt at trying to terrorize the Hindu community. And that is why Durga idols were damaged during Durga Puja across India. 2019. Second example, put that down. Why were Durga Puja processions pelted with stones in Balrampur, Uttar Pradesh by Islamists? My point is, we are now told, ये secular होना है. कहाँ secularism में लिखा गया है कि हिंदुओं को चुप रहना चाहिए जब Islamists attack करेंगे? Why? And we are told today, the essence of Hinduism is tolerance. Well, it is tolerance. How much should Hindus tolerate? Is my question. This is a straight, I don't even want to beat around the bush. How much are Hindus supposed to tolerate? You know something? The Kalash was in this Mandya. I can ask Suresh Gowda, is it not true that, there was an attempt at damaging the idols, but in Lucknow, I am told, in a Ganesh Puja Pandal, the Kalash, which is the urn which is kept near the idol, was damaged. And if something like this had happened to any Muslim community event, ये नुपुर शर्मा ने एक कमेंट कर दिया तो आपने पूरे देश भर में आपने आग लगा दी. बट इधर कोऑर्डिनेटेड अटैक्स हो रहे हैं ऑन गणेश पूजा एंड वी आर टू बी क्वाइट. सूरत में हुआ है, रतलाम में हुआ है, कच्छ में हुआ है, लखनऊ में. ऑर्गेनाइज्ड है,
सर
ऑर्गेनाइज्ड है कि नहीं है? एक मिनट, Sanju, before I come to you, Suresh Gowda, what happened in Mandya? I have the former MLA of Nagamangala, live from Nagamangala in Mandya. I have Suresh Gowda. Mr. Gowda, you tell us what happened. Mr. Gowda, let the people of the country know what happened.
These are habitual offenders.
एक मिनट, habitual नहीं चलेगा. Habitual हटेंगे, hang them. Hang them.
This is the same place.
Hang them if they are habitual offenders. Suresh Gowda. Suresh Gowda.
Arnab. Yesterday around 7:30 to night 7:30 to 8 o'clock, there was a I'm hearing. Yeah, yesterday night at about 8 o'clock, there was a Ganesha, the procession is going on. At that time, particular point, some people have started pelting the
what have you done?
As well as they are throwing the chappals.
Who's vision mixing?
And also there is a suddenly some type of ruxus has happened. At that time, I don't know people where they were. They came from particular place and they have started all those things. But thing is, last year, same month, same procession, that Galata also happened there. But the police, the station officer who was at that time were present. This time also same
wherever
station
such kind of incident happens,
in
that the
front of the
machinery is there,
station officer.
Down with Paris.
But thing is, so far, no investigation. So far, at the behest of this in charge minister, they are booking the innocent people. They are not booking the real culprits. And also, there is a lot of more than 60 to 70 stores have been burnt, textile stores burnt, that borewell repair centers have been burnt, their chappal stores have been burnt, footwear shop is burnt, then also some this thing, other stores have been burnt. But so far, the thing is, even knowing the thing, this Galante is going to be happen, police has not made any adequate security to the one particular reason. I mean,
what is like Ramgiri who abused the Muslims. The BJP, since long we have been watching this, they are sending their stooges. Like Ramgiri, he comes before people and he uses bad language against our prophet and nobody arrests him. There are several FIRs. There are BJP MLAs who openly says we will enter the mosque and kill the Muslims. No action against them, no arrest against them. So this is a clear show that the BJP wants to create an atmosphere and polarize the situation prior to the elections by doing the Hindu-Muslim, which is the BJP mastermind. The BJP
okay, now can I speak? I heard Varis very patiently.
Kind of activity.
Varis,
you cannot just go on like this.
I just want to make one point. You know, I have so many Muslim friends, and you know, I think most of them are secular. But I'm appalled when I see Varis Pathan, who's an educated lawyer. He sits here and he behaves like a radical Islamist. I want to ask one thing: when the Bombay High Court said you cannot play Azan on loudspeakers from 10 PM to 6 AM, आप लोग दंगे करते हो. When Himanta Biswa Sarma says that in madrasas, not only Islamic theology but history, geography, math, science should be taught, आप लोग दंगे करते हो. Then when the Karnataka High Court said that hijab is not integral to Islam,
किसने किया?
आप लोग रोड पर दंगे करते हो. अफजल हम शर्मिंदा है, तेरे कातिल जिंदा है. ये हिंदुओं ने नहीं कहा, वारिस पठान. ये किसने कहा? कन्हैया लाल को आपने गले से रेत दिया, saying
मुल्ले काटे जाएंगे, राम राम चिल्लाएंगे, किसने कहा? मुल्ले नहीं चलेंगे, किसने कहा? किसने कहा? JSR के नाम पे मॉब लिंचिंग किसने कर दिया? गाय के नाम पे मुसलमानों को किसने मार दिया? सब जरा बताओ, सब जगह बताओ. देश के गद्दारों को गोली मारो, डैश डैश डैश, किसने कहा? जरा ये भी तो बताओ देश के सामने. आप बात पूरी करिए ना.
इम्तियाज जली. Why is it that some radical Islamists have an inferiority complex?
जब मुल्ले काटे जाएंगे, राम राम चिल्लाएंगे, उस वक्त
from Muslim-centric
मुल्ले कटवे नहीं चलेंगे. Shimla, you are shouting this. Who's giving such kind of slogans?
Are you telling me that Muslims
That time you never condemned that.
of the population in a given district? We cannot celebrate as Hindus Ram Navami there. We cannot celebrate Durga Puja there. We cannot celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi there. तो उस हिसाब से हम तो
celebrating everybody has the right to celebrate this festival. The Constitution has given the right to every individual in the country to practice religion of his own choice and to practice the festival of his own choice. Nobody stops. But the BJP wants to target only the Muslims. That's it. Without confirming the facts, you just abuse the particular community, target the particular community, label everybody. The entire community has the every day we see the BJP people saying that the entire Muslim community is anti-national. Why you make such kind of statements? Who has given you the right to make such kind of derogatory statement against the Muslims? Follow the Constitution. Follow the Constitution.
Sanju. be it the Hashimpura riots, be it the Bhagalpur riots, be it the Aligarh riots, be it the Dhule riots, be it the Muzaffarnagar riots, be it the Kokrajhar riots, be it the Deganga riots. All these riots have happened because one community, namely radical Islamists, have tried to appropriate secularism and have tried to undermine the credibility of peace-loving Hindus. It's time for you to understand Hindus are no longer willing to be taken for granted.
Do whatever you feel
Varis Pathan, it's time for you to understand that 9 out of 10 terror organizations in the world have a radical Islamist DNA.
Also today, in Sanju, 1 minute. Also, I want to say today, in an example of the Sanju, 1 minute. Just to give you one more example, viewers, of how anti-Hindu some of these parties are. Basically, parties like SP, Congress are anti-Hindu. In which case, they should say we are anti-Hindu. ये पिछड़ा पॉलिटिक्स करके हिंदू समाज को तोड़ने से कुछ नहीं होगा. आप कह के तो देखिए ना, मैं हिंदुओं के खिलाफ है. इसलिए आज उन्होंने कहा टुडे, अखिलेश सेड मठाधीश और माफिया में कोई फर्क नहीं है. कोई मौलानाओं के बारे में ऐसा कुछ कह देता तो आप क्या करते हैं?
उसमें 24
इन्होंने कहा मठाधीश जितने आपको पता भी है हिंदू धर्म में मठाधीश का मतलब क्या होता है? दुष्यंत श्रीधर आपको बताएंगे. दुष्यंत श्रीधर, कैन यू टेल मी व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ अ मठाधीश? बिकॉज टुडे अखिलेश सेज मठाधीश और माफिया में कोई फर्क नहीं है.
मैं अपनी बात बोल लूं.
Dushyant first.
That's a very condemnable statement, because just to put a blanket, see, if people say that Muslims are bad, can you and I agree? Because we have had plenty of good people. Same is the case with Mathadishas, who are the Acharyas. They guide so many Sishyas, they guide so many people. So this is a very wrong, condemnable statement to issue a blanket statement stating that they are comparable to Mafia. But one quick question, Arnab, to Varis Pathan. In 2018, in a Ganesh Chaturthi celebration, he said Ganapati Bappa Moria, and the consecutive week he had to ask for an unconditional apology, stating that what I have said is wrong. People do commit mistakes. What is the mistake in reciting Ganapati Bappa Moria?
This is yours and the BJP government's policies to divert the mind of the nation from basic issues. Today you are trying to divert the mind of.
Why did you beg for forgiveness? Answer the question.
You speak on that
topic, why were you forced to beg for forgiveness after saying Ganapati Bappa Moria? That means you have succumbed to the Islamist. You have succumbed to the Islamist. Maybe you are a closet Islamist yourself.
Everywhere, our Hindu brothers celebrate the Ganesh festival. They invite us, we go there. But it so happened that time that I spoke to Allah that if I have committed anything by raising such kind of slogan or something, I apologize to Allah, not to my Hindu brothers and sisters. They are my brothers and sisters, Mr. Goswami. This Hindu brother, sister, they respect me. Even now they call me to their pandals.
Why will Allah
I be with them. But you cannot force me to chat something. But here the question. No, if you feel that you have committed as per Islamic law, Islamic tenets, if I say
why,
something,
what is wrong? Does your religion say so?
Law, then
where
Allah,
is it written?
God is there too. God
Where
is there.
It written? You can't say Ganapati Bappa Moria.
Arey sir, the wrong thing is the wrong here is that Arnab Goswami every night comes before the nation and divides the country between Hindus and Muslims. That is disturbing.
While beheading
देश के गद्दारों को गोली मारो, डैश डैश डैश. देश के गद्दारों को. What about that? We are gaddars. Arey, we are the people who have sacrificed our life for the independence of the great nation.
This is what your
Where were you? Where was the RSS?
Jalil said in
Where was the RSS during the independence of the country?
Why is it that you Muslims have an inferiority complex?
Our party president stated that we don't support. Our party president Asad Owaisi said
because I'll give you an example, and this goes to Anurag. The best example of the politics of the Samajwadi Party and Congress is that Mulayam Singh Yadav killed car sevaks to get the Muslim vote.
Hindus are celebrating
कार सेवकों का नरसंहार किया मुलायम सिंह यादव ने.
समाजवादी,
ताकि इनको मुस्लिम वोट मिले।
नहीं समाजवादी लोग अयोध्या में देखिए प्रोग्राम ने मुझे आशीर्वाद दिया। प्रोग्राम ने कहा यही समाजवादी पार्टी है जो सामाजिक न्याय की बात कर रही है, यही समाजवादी पार्टी है जो समाज के अंदर जोड़ने की बात करती है, यही समाजवादी पार्टी है जो समाज को आगे ले जाने की बात करती है। इसलिए प्रोग्राम ने मुझे आशीर्वाद दिया, अयोध्या में आपको हराया। जो अयोध्या में भ्रष्टाचार कर रहे थे, मंदिर जैसी पवित्र जगह पे उसमें पानी टपकने लगा, इतना भ्रष्टाचार। और आपने जमीन में अयोध्या जैसी जगह पे जमीन में भ्रष्टाचार, प्रभु राम के राज में भ्रष्टाचार, जमीनों में और मंदिर में पानी टपकने लगा। इससे ज्यादा शर्म की बात नहीं हो सकती। उसको शर्म करो, प्रभु राम के यहाँ भ्रष्टाचार छोड़ देते हैं, लाइटें चोरी हो जाती हैं, रोड में गड्ढे हो जाते हैं। प्रभु राम के सड़क पे, जहाँ प्रभु राम अयोध्या में सड़क पे गड्ढे, इससे ज्यादा शर्म की बात कोई नहीं हो सकती। इसलिए भ्रष्टाचारियों को प्रभु राम ने सजा दी है, अयोध्या में आपको हराया है। वो समझ गए यही है वो सरकार है जो जनता के साथ नहीं है, इसने आपको हराया। हमें
वो पूरी तरह से एक रेडिकल इस्लामिस्ट बन चुके हैं। सिर्फ चुनाव के दौरान उनको भगवान कृष्ण की याद आती है, चुनाव के दौरान भगवान राम की याद आती है, चुनाव के दौरान हनुमान जी की याद आती है। बाकी समय बिजी डूइंग मुस्लिम अपीजमेंट।
I'd like to get Razak and Suresh Gowda. Razak, the attack was on the Hindu community, right? The pictures are very much on your screen. And you don't want to take appropriate action because you think you'll lose the Muslim vote.
Small, trivial issue, ignorable issue. This is being blown out of proportion. It does not need national attention.
Okay, Ganesh Chaturthi is attacked. This is blown out of proportion. 50 shops are burned. It is blown out of proportion. You know why? Because Hindus are affected by it. Because Hindus are affected by it.
One police station limit.
खत्म हो चुका है, इसीलिए वो बार-बार कह रहे हैं हिंदू खतरे में।
इसको सिर्फ हवा दी जा रही है। सर, चन्नपटना में हाई प्रोफाइल इलेक्शन होने वाला है।
नुपुर शर्मा ने जो कहा उसको हवा दी गई थी क्या?
सर, ये सिर्फ
नुपुर शर्मा ने जो कहा उसको हवा दी गई थी क्या?
What is the connection between Channapatna and Damar, my dear brother? What is the connection? Why are you politicizing all these things?
Sir,
I think this is not fair. This is not fair. Then where is Channapatna? Where is Nagamangala? The incident occurred in Nagamangala, not in Channapatna. Why are you politicizing? Let us fight there, not here.
You want to make a statement?
See, confined to Nagamangala incident. Why are you politicizing all these things?
JDS. You want to show on one page.
No, this is wrong. There is an incident, well-planned incident at Nagamangala. It has happened. Both the religious people have suffered a lot.
Okay, tell me, Razak, what else can these Islamists do which you will allow? Razak, listen to me. Razak, one minute. Just one minute. Razak, 1 minute. What else? My question is, what else will these Islamists do which you think is okay? Right now, if you're saying if you're a Muslim and you're in Karnataka and Congress is in charge, what else can they do? They can murder, they can lynch. Because they are Muslim, you will not take action. There can be no action against any Muslim today.
Talk to me with facts. I am saying
today there can be no action against any Muslim
named in the FIR.
See, thousands of stones, they are collecting.
If you are Muslim, you will get more leeway.
Petrol bomb, there is acid bottles.
And you are blaming only one community.
Suddenly,
you are blaming only one community.
The hundreds of talwars will come out.
What is this? Where is the rule? And they hoist Bhagwa flag.
They maintain the land order.
The same region.
This government is maintaining the land order.
Region. These people.
What is the message you wanted the people to give to? Why are you connecting Channapatna and Nagamangala?
This Puri Gowda and Nanje Gowda. A Swamiji came into the rescue and he said, this is wrong history. They just want to make a narrative, set something like this.
Is this a narrative? Dushyant, I want to go back to Dushyant. This is not narrative, this is a reality. The pictures are on your screen. There have been coordinated attacks, Dushyant, on the Hindu community during Ganesh Chaturthi. What if there were coordinated attacks on the Muslim community during their festival? What if there were coordinated attacks on the Muslim community during their religious period? 1 minute, Dushyant.
We are dealing with
not a
the
single
events,
issue
the
in the
incidents
entire
that have
state.
happened in multiple places for the Ganesh Chaturthi procession. In Republic, right in front of you, I want to see what the root cause is. A live test. Let Varis Pathanji recite any 2 lines of Quran. As a Hindu, I will recite it back with sincerity. If I say Ganapati Bappa Moria, can he say it back? Let him choose 2 lines of Quran. I will recite it back. I will say Ganapati Bappa Moria. Let us show an act of tolerance and mutual respect.
My dear friend, I don't need a certificate of nationalism, patriotism from you,
this
sir.
Is not
I am a proud Indian Muslim. I say that Constitution is supreme. Religion also. My religion is engraved in my heart and soul. I don't wear my religion on my sleeves. I don't wear my religion on my sleeves. But merely by saying as per your wish, I won't become a less religious person or a more religious person.
I will say a shloka, you recite it back. Now let's show the world
why we call you as our Hindu brothers, but what do you call us?
So,
jihadi. That's now what the ladies
you want to know what is the root
You'll become a smaller. You'll become a smaller person. You won't be a good Muslim if you say Ganapati Bappa Moria.
You become. No, but why should I say when they are forcing me to? Why should somebody force me to practice? I practice my religion. You practice your religion. There is no harm. There is no harm if you say so. There is no harm if I recite my kalma. I don't force anybody to recite the kalma. I don't force Arnab Goswami to recite Surah Yasin. I don't. Hindustan Zindabad. For Sanju, आपको हिंदुस्तान जिंदाबाद में क्या दिक्कत है? जय हिंद बोलने में क्या दिक्कत है? सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, इसमें क्या दिक्कत है? भारत जिंदाबाद में क्या दिक्कत है? आपको क्या दिक्कत है?
This दिक्कत है will continue. Equally it can be asked. प्रधानमंत्री चीफ जस्टिस के घर में गणेश पूजा आरती करने जाते हैं तो उसमें कांग्रेस और इंडिया अलायंस को क्या दिक्कत है? What problem do they have if the Prime Minister goes for Ganesh Aarti, wearing a Maharashtrian cap on a holy day to the Chief Justice's house? How is that not secular? When I'm back.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
Director, the taste of success.
I don't care for no songs and proses. I don't care for no sweet boys with roses. All I want is a touch of love.
बहुत एक्साइटिंग है प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी का विजन कि इंडिया में सेमीकंडक्टर्स डेवलप हो और सेल्फ रिलायंस बढ़े, और जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी जी की पॉलिसीज सेटअप की हैं टू इंसेंटिवाइज सेमीकंडक्टर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इन इंडिया इज़ वेरी वेरी एक्साइटिंग। ये बहुत ही परफेक्ट टाइमिंग है इंडिया का सेमीकंडक्टर मिशन का, सेमीकंडक्टर अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ डेवलप करने का, क्योंकि AI बढ़ेगा, अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ बढ़ेंगी, और I really believe the best is yet to come.
I think there's no parallel to that. His leadership is so exceptional. It has not inspired just India, it has inspired the entire world. Modi's leadership, things are so nice that the whole world is coming with me to this summit.
Really, really excited and delighted by Prime Minister Modi's vision, consistency, and foresight into what is needed from a semiconductor industry ecosystem development perspective for India. Apart from all of that, I have to say, after speaking to many political leaders in the Western world, I haven't met a single one with such a deep expertise in our specific industry. Very impressive.
We are really excited about the vision of the Prime Minister and how he's looking at the digital infrastructure for the future of our country and the Viksit Bharat, and the important role that semiconductors will play.
I think that what the Prime Minister is doing right now to elevate India on the globe.
It's a manufactured controversy, it's a spurious argument. The Constitution of India, under separation of powers, does not envisage that the heads of the respective pillars cannot meet with each other, cannot even socially engage with each other. Where is there a bar between them meeting? In fact, at social gatherings, it is but obvious that the Honorable President of India, the Chief Justice of India, the Prime Minister of India, the Vice President of India, various judges of the courts would meet.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
Co-powered by Jaguar Bath & Light.
Amity University is organizing an international conference on semiconductor technologies, materials to chips, with over 200 speakers and delegates from top organizations and global academic institutions from 11 countries. This is another initiative by Amity, aligned with the Government of India's semiconductor mission.
I don't care for no songs and proses. I don't care for no sweet boys with roses. I'm too busy, baby, making plans on how to get me one of them manly men. All I want is a touch of love.
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and now time for the nation's sharpest opinion. And one picture, one video has sent the lobby into a tizzy. It's a picture of the Prime Minister at the home of Chief Justice of India, Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, doing Ganesh Aarti. He's wearing a Maharashtrian cap. It's a religious event. The Prime Minister is doing Aarti, and the lobby is furious. They're saying, how can the Prime Minister go to the house of the Chief Justice of India? Anyway, there's no such rule that the Prime Minister of India cannot go to the house of the Chief Justice of India. The problem is not with the fact that the Prime Minister has gone to the Chief Justice of India's house, or even that he's gone for a religious event. The problem that the lobby has, the Congress, Prashant Bhushan, all the hangers on, the problem they have is that the Prime Minister has gone to celebrate a Hindu festival at the home of the Chief Justice of India, who's a practicing Hindu. Their biggest problem is that two of the most prominent practicing Hindus are celebrating a Hindu festival together, and that is terrible for them. For years, ladies and gentlemen, the Congress party had mastered iftar politics. When I was a reporter for weeks on end, there was nothing in Delhi but iftar politics. There are innumerable pictures of Manmohan Singh, Rajiv Gandhi, even Sonia Gandhi, even Rahul Gandhi, all of them going from this iftar to the other. In fact, sometimes they would attend so many iftars, it seemed there was nothing else going on in Delhi but iftars. Up to 10 iftar appointments were once there for top cabinet ministers and the Prime Minister, because they would have to go to everybody's home to do iftar politics. If the Prime Minister of India had gone to the Chief Justice's home for an iftar, the same lobby would have said, that's great, that's tremendously secular. That is the right approach. That is the right thing to do. So my point is that the issue is not about the Chief Justice of India sending a personal invite to the Prime Minister. The issue is Ganesh Chaturthi. That is the real issue, ladies and gentlemen. Where is the rule, let me ask, which says that a Chief Justice of India cannot meet a Prime Minister on personal accord during a Hindu religious festival? And where is the rule that a puja is an assault on judicial independence? Why have we come up with these fake notions of secularism? If this is secularism, I reject it. I don't believe in this kind of secularism, ladies and gentlemen. True secularism is the one which the Prime Minister, Chief Justice of India, both celebrating Ganesh Chaturthi at a private event. That's secularism. Why was the lobby okay with the Chief Justice of India singing carols in the Supreme Court ahead of Christmas last year? Why did they not say, oh, that's so communal? One religion, Christianity, is being given precedence. But they're not okay with the private celebration of Ganesh Chaturthi. There can be a public celebration of Christmas, but there cannot be a private celebration of Ganesh Chaturthi. Is this the condition of Hindus in this country, and will we accept it, ladies and gentlemen? Or will we at least now come together and start to counter it with reason, rationality, conviction and force? Ladies and gentlemen, the same lobby that is criticizing Chief Justice of India Chandrachud now, namely Prashant Bhushan types, and we all know Prashant Bhushan. Among the top 5 trolls in the country today is Prashant Bhushan. Prashant Bhushan is the same person who took offense when Chief Justice of India Chandrachud had visited the Dwarkanath temple earlier this year. This, in my mind, leaves no doubt in my mind that they are taking offense to the Hindu symbolism of it and not anything else. The problem Prashant Bhushan, this lobby and the Congress party all have is essentially with Sanatan Dharma. Essentially, it is with Hinduism. Whether it is the ISRO chief or the Chief Justice of India, the whole positioning of this lobby is anyone holding a high official position should be an atheist or should be anything but a practicing Hindu. You can be a practicing Muslim, a practicing Parsi, a practicing Sikh, a practicing Christian, but you cannot be a practicing Hindu according to these people. Which is why when ISRO chief Somnath, you'll remember this, viewers, I'm giving you examples and please share this video with others. When the ISRO chief S. Somnath visited a temple in Kerala last year, heavens fell apart. And this lobby straightforwardly went after him. Manmohan Singh, according to my information, in 2009 had met the 37th Chief Justice of India, G. Balakrishnan, at an iftar party. That was okay. So the then Prime Minister Manmohan Singh meeting the then Chief Justice of India, G. Balakrishnan, and spending a long time together at an iftar party was secular. But Manmohan Singh can meet Balakrishnan at an iftar party, but Narendra Modi cannot meet D.Y. Chandrachud for Ganesh Chaturthi. This is the point of view of the Congress party and the lobby. Essentially, Hinduism is bad. Everything to do with Hinduism is bad. Ladies and gentlemen, their entire point is that celebrating Eid is good, celebrating Diwali is bad. That is the kind of argument that they have. And to that sermonizing choir tonight, remember, that Rajiv Gandhi had also attended iftar party. Go to Google and check up the date, 25th April 1990, when Rajiv Gandhi at that party, from Narasimha Rao at iftar parties and Christmas events, Rahul Gandhi at the Congress party's iftar party in 2018, very massive celebration of iftar by the Congress party at the party office, Sonia Gandhi, Manmohan Singh and Ramvilas Paswan's iftar party 2006. In fact, the iftar at the Congress party was once, I don't know if it still is, the high point in the political calendar when they were in power. They went all out for the iftar. The Congress party used to spend crores for the iftar party because they needed to make a point that they were pro-Muslim. And today they need to make a point that they are anti-Hindu. Well, to Prashant Bhushan and the Congress party, we get your message. We understand that you are trying to make it clearer and clearer that you are anti-Hindu. We've anyway seen the anti-national comments of Rahul Gandhi. And I want to repeat this because I was not on air last night, that these views of Rahul Gandhi in the US are anti-India, meeting Ilhan Omar, a pronounced anti-India voice for private talks, when his leader of the opposition is as anti-national a thing as you can do. Taking a pro-Khalistan line on foreign soil is as anti-national a thing as you can do. I'm not getting into the reservations issue. So there is an issue out here. And viewers, I think we need to counter it. We need to strongly start creating a counter narrative in this country. We need to say that enough is enough. They made such a big deal today of Prime Minister celebrating Ganesh Chaturthi with D.Y. Chandrachud. Essentially, they're trying to give a message that they want to keep a Damocles sword on the Supreme Court of India. This is a power game they have. They want to put pressure on the Prime Minister and the CJI, these unelectables. So we also cannot remain quiet anymore. We must have a much stronger counter narrative than we have at the present. For that, we need to consolidate, we need to come together. And we need to tell all these people, the Congress and the lobby, that their attempts to delegitimize Hinduism has been rejected by the people of India. Let's debate.
Prime Minister Modi on Wednesday visited CJI D.Y. Chandrachud's official residence for Ganesh Puja. The visual has been going viral on social media, sending the opposition into a tizzy.
It is inappropriate for the Prime Minister to go and participate in such functions. It could have been avoided. People follow different faiths, different religions, but they remain as private, personal things.
Critics and Modi haters have found yet another excuse to target the Prime Minister. But this time, they haven't even spared the Chief Justice of India. But the irony is that the same people have been big supporters of the appeasement politics of the previous UPA governments. The tables turned on the critics when this image of former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh resurfaced on the internet, where he is seen hosting an iftar party at his residence with the 37th Chief Justice of India, K.G. Balakrishnan, in attendance. In the past, Prime Ministers have participated in various religious festivities with people from all walks of life. In fact, PM Modi is also quite known for celebrating various religious festivals, especially his signature Diwali visits to the border to celebrate with the forces. Chief Justices too, in the past, have upheld the secular values of our constitution by participating in festivities of all religions and showing respect to all faiths equally. The BJP has come down heavily upon the India alliance.
मेरे घर में भी मैं 32 साल से गणेश जी की स्थापना करता हूँ, सभी को बुलाता हूँ, सभी अलग अलग पक्षों के भी नेताओं को बुलाता हूँ, अलग अलग मित्रों को बुलाता हूँ। कभी राजनीतिक रूप इसमें लिया नहीं गया है और आज ये परिस्थिति है कि विपक्ष को ये भी नहीं सहन होता। मैं घोर निंदा करता हूँ विपक्षी पार्टी, विपक्षी नेताओं की।
मुझे आश्चर्य होता है इस बात से कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट के चीफ जस्टिस से अगर देश के प्रधानमंत्री मिलते हैं उस पे आप आपत्ति करते हैं और वहां अमेरिका जाके इल्हान ओमर से मिलते हैं उस पे आपत्ति नहीं है। और देश के चुने हुए प्रधानमंत्री सीजेआई इन लोगों के बीच में इंटरेक्शन होता है, उससे आपत्ति होती है? ये कैसे आपत्ति हो सकती है?
And yet not a single statement has come in from the India alliance after its leader Akhilesh Yadav likened Sears to mafia. The intent of Modi haters is clear. Hit two birds with one stone. Target PM Modi and target Ganesh Puja.
Mahesh Jetmalani, this morning I actually couldn't believe it when I saw this series of comments, very well orchestrated attack. The lobby is furious, Prashant Bhushan is furious, the Congress party is furious, the Shiv Sena Uddhav faction is furious. It's as if it's the greatest sin that the Prime Minister and the CJI have committed. Can you unmute yourself, Mahesh?
Arnab, I think there's been a cottage industry of secularism since, we changed the preamble during the emergency and added the word secular as if India needed to be reminded that it was a secular country. This country is democratic and secular inherently. That's because Hindus are inherently secular. We didn't have to be told about by an amendment to the preamble of the Constitution. And ever since that happened, the trend has been, this word secular has strained our country. Everything, secular has come to mean everything that is Hindu. Everything Hindu is now associated. If you do a slightest public exhibition regarding Hinduism, it becomes non-secular. There's a cottage industry. It reached its peak during the Gujarat riots. People made a business out of secularism. We know whom we're talking about. And that entire secularist.
Oh, lost the video there. Is it coming back? Oh, we just lost Mahesh Jetmalani. We're going to wait for a while. Ladies and gentlemen, while we are waiting for Mahesh Jetmalani's video to come back and it's frozen, I'm going to give it 30 more seconds. I want to show you another picture, and the picture I have is of, no, I'm not going to the panel, I'm going to go back to Mahesh. The picture I want to show is of these visuals, and then I'll show you the picture of Manmohan Singh meeting the 37th Chief Justice of India, KG Balakrishnan. Both were celebrating at an Iftar party. This is a picture. It's going to, to set the ball rolling. Mahesh Jetmalani, you're back. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. We lost you in between.
Well, as I was saying, I mean, this whole secular cottage industry has begun ever since we amended the preamble to the Constitution and added the word secular as if we needed to be reminded that we were secular. And since then, secularism has become a disease in this country. Everything associated with Hinduism is non-secular. There was that cottage industry grew to its peak. It got its most glorious moment, according to it, during the UPA regime when they unleashed that false narrative about the Gujarat riots. Right now, they're out of business. Ever since Prime Minister Modi came to power, they're completely out of business. They yearn for those days when they could milk secularism. That is why this has happened today. If the Prime Minister had dropped in to the Chief Justice's residence for a simple cup of coffee, this would have passed muster. It is because it was a Ganesh Puja, a Ganesh Aarti, a seeking of darshan, that the hackles are being raised of this entire lobby. And it is incessantly the same lobby. It is Indira Jaising, Prashant Bhushan, Tushan Dave, and all of them report, as you saw, former ASG Indira Jaising set the whole ball rolling by putting something out on X and tagging Kapil Sibal onto it.
Yeah, but these people, I mean, who are they? Who are they?
They are a bunch of people who thrive for their livelihood on public interest litigations, normally sponsored by extraneous forces, not all of them friendly to India. And
but these kind of people,
when those public interest litigations do not succeed,
But that is a reflection on their professional incompetence. That is, if they are professionally incompetent, PLs don't succeed, they don't need to take it out on the people. My question
No, they're not taking out the people.
Mahesh Chetpalani, there were visuals of the Chief Justice singing carols in the Supreme Court ahead of Christmas. You know, and there are the visuals. Can I play the audio? Please, let's listen all wonderfully.
Nose reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say he rose.
He sings rather well. There's the Chief Justice saying, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. And Prashant must be saying, oh, how secular, how secular, how secular that is. Did any of them object when this happened in the Supreme Court? So Christianity is secular, Hinduism is communal. It's
absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. What raises the accuse is the Hindu element to this whole thing. Because
correct.
They are answerable to an audience overseas which is out to denigrate and subvert Hinduism.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I have the pictures there. Another visual I want to show of Manmohan Singh meeting KG Balakrishnan at the Iftar party. So Manmohan Singh was hosting the Iftar party. KG Balakrishnan was at the Iftar party. Equally, KG Balakrishnan could have hosted the Iftar party. Manmohan Singh could have met. But they had a wonderful time at the Iftar party, and this was completely secular. So having a Muslim event or a Muslim-centric event is secular. Another visual here, they seem both quite happy at that celebration of Iftar. This is 18th September 2009. Any comments, Mahesh Chetpalani, on this visual? Nobody questioned it then?
Nobody questioned that, including, mind you, Indira Jaising was the ASG of the government at that time, the Additional Solicitor General. She did raise this issue.
Did she say no, KG Balakrishnan has become pro-Muslim?
No. Mute, conspicuous silence, selective outrage, double standards.
In fact, Rajiv Gandhi would love wearing skull caps. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. He was not a practicing Muslim, but to show his love and closeness to the Muslim community, which he has a right to, they would wear skull caps. That was also a fashion statement and a political statement at the same time earlier.
It's time we shed these shibboleths of the past. I mean, the first thing should be done is we need to take out, that amendment, that extremely mischievous amendment. We didn't have to herald. This country is democratic and we look after our minorities. We have the best constitutional provisions to look after our minorities. We don't have to proclaim we are secular by an amendment to the preamble. That's when it all started. It was some kind of raising secularism, which actually meant suppress your Hindutva and your Hindu feelings. That's what it was meant to do.
There's another visual source is the New Indian Express, I'm told. I'll just take it for a few seconds with proper sourcing going on here right now. There is a Iftar party which is hosted by the Congress chief. I don't know if at that time who was the Congress chief. Was it Rahul Gandhi or was it Sonia Gandhi? 2018, June 13th, 2018. The Congress chief, then Congress chief, hosted an Iftar party. Pranab Mukherjee was the sitting president of India. Do I have the visual? He attended the Iftar party hosted by the Congress chief. And there is proof of that. 2018. Nobody questioned that. In fact, Rahul Gandhi and Pranab Mukherjee are sitting next to each other at that time, celebrating at the Iftar party. Do we have it? Producers, do we have it? Okay, we'll get it in 30 seconds. While I get those 30 seconds, I'm only giving these visual examples. In fact, I'll tell you one more thing, Mahesh Chetpalani. Manmohan Singh hosted the Pakistani High Commissioner at the Iftar party, right, at Prime Minister's house. So at that time, they would do Iftar parties at Prime Minister's house, huge affairs, with all Muslim clerics, Muslim leaders, everybody called, including the Pakistanis were called. 2008, the Pakistanis carried out 26/11, and within 1.5 years, the Pakistani High Commissioner was cordially invited to the Prime Minister's house to have an iftar party with the then Prime Minister of India, Mahesh Jethmalani. I'm just giving more examples.
Arnab, why go that far? I mean, there's a much more sort of conspicuous example about this rubbish. When the Prime Minister Manmohan Singh said at one stage when he was the Prime Minister that the Muslim community had the first claim on the resources of this country. Why iftar parties are objectionable? Unless when you have Ganesh Chaturthi celebrations, you start getting selective outrage.
Yeah.
Then your double standards are transparent.
Absolutely.
So, nothing wrong. You can have all. I mean, Christmas carols, iftar parties. We are a secular country. But we are not an anti-Hindu country. We are proud to be a Hindu country.
Correct. So while I thank Mahesh Jethmalani, now I'll carry two sets of visuals. Many people appreciating the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer video of the singing skills of the present Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud. I'll play that before I go to my next set of guests tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Please take a look. There's an audio treat tonight and the celebration of Christmas at the Supreme Court of India. Then we'll continue the debate.
Had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say he glows. He's not a real reindeer, and not darling.
Now the present visuals, ladies and gentlemen, 50-50 please. This is secular, ladies and gentlemen, for the lobby. I will now show you what is not secular for the lobby with the audio up as well, ladies and gentlemen. What in the views of the secular lobby is the most communal thing. Okay, let's play the audio on the right. So, ladies and gentlemen, two sets of visuals, food for thought tonight. Okay, what is it that is not secular? What is it that is secular about the pictures on the left and not secular about the pictures on the right? Ravi Srivastav, since you won't let others speak, I'll start with you. Ravi, what is wrong?
Totally inappropriate. It is written as per the Constitution, the separation of powers, that executive and the judiciary should maintain an arm's length. Now, with this, the judiciary has come within the arm's length of Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Modi. That is inappropriate. It's not a question of individuals, it's a question of institutions.
Let's get the other counter with Senior Supreme Court Advocate Gopal Jain, please. Gopal?
So, Arnab, first things first, this has to be seen in context. The context very clearly is the festival of Ganesh Chaturthi. It's a social gathering at the house of the Chief Justice of India, where the Prime Minister goes and attends a social functioning. Absolutely kosher, no prohibition in the Constitution, and contrary to what the earlier speaker said, separation of power is an exercise of their power, which is delineated, and there are boundaries, not in their meeting for a social function to celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi. And like your other visual showed, the earlier Prime Minister had also invited the Chief Justice of India. Yeah. It's a healthy thing for people to go for cultural, social, religious functions. It's a
but
private
not if
visit.
they are Hindu. If they are Muslim, it's okay.
Yes,
you have
so
to understand for Indira Jai Singh, Prashant Bhushan, Dushyant Dave and the like. If you go for an iftar party, it is an expression of...
Iftar is a community function.
The visuals on the screen, fact versus fact tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Lokesh and Ajay Alok are on the debate. The pictures on the screen will now be
and the CJI
of the meeting between the then Chief Justice of India, Mr. Balakrishnan, KG Balakrishnan, meeting Manmohan Singh and his wife Gursharan Kaur, when Manmohan Singh hosted an iftar party at the taxpayers' expense, presumably. At the taxpayers' expense, Manmohan Singh used to host very, very, very lavish iftar parties. They all met each other. And proof of that is on the right. Lokesh, that meeting which had happened,
I just add one line.
That important meeting.
Our institutions are so solid that something...
No, don't be on defensive. No. Don't explain. Don't explain. Don't say that. Lokesh, this particular meeting was also inappropriate by that logic. Why was there this meeting? Why did the Chief Justice of India and Manmohan Singh break the rules by meeting at an iftar party hosted by one other? Can you be quiet? Can I get the windows on both sides, please? Lokesh,
what happened?
Can you please, producers, do something about it? Yeah.
Tell me one thing. In which Hindu custom do we have cameramen recording as we are performing our thing? I mean, any person over here who has a cameraman and entire, in fact, while the Aarti is going on, there are continuous flashes that can be seen, as you can see on the screen.
Oh, so
now you will see continuous photographs being clicked.
So, thank you for the question.
Recording being
may I respond and pass it on to Ajay Alok? May I respond and pass it on to Ajay Alok? 1 minute. What he means to say, Ajay, let me tell you, what he means to say is that in which, and we'll take the pictures accordingly as I describe them in my place, viewers, producers. He means to say in which part of the constitution is it written that when you are having a private meeting for an iftar party during a Muslim occasion, only during Muslim occasions cameras should be allowed.
No, you misunderstood.
I'm not, please let me complete. I didn't interrupt you, so don't interrupt me. If I'm misunderstanding, it is my, if I'm misunderstanding it, that is also my right. Now, no, I'm not. Now you be quiet and listen to me. According to you, only Muslim celebration should be videographed. There should be no videography also allowed during Hindu occasions. Can I take the right pictures of the meeting in the middle? Windows, one on the right, one on the left with the right pictures in the middle, please. Vision mixers. My question is, what he's saying is only Muslim occasions can be videographed. If Rajiv Gandhi was wearing a skull cap, it should be videographed because the people should know that Rajiv Gandhi is trying to be secular by wearing a skull cap. You see, wearing of skull caps by supposedly practicing Hindus is secular. You see, we don't understand. We are foolish illiterates. These people, these Congress people understand. Every time Congress had a iftar party, and I'll show you the next pictures of Rahul Gandhi and Pranab Mukherjee. Do I have that picture out? Rahul Gandhi and Pranab Mukherjee are together at an iftar party. The source is the New Indian Express. At that time, viewers, on the right, take the pictures of the Chief Justice of India singing carols. Take the picture of KG Balakrishnan meeting. Again, Vision Mixer has got it wrong. Yeah. And so all of this is secular. Meeting, KG Balakrishnan meeting Manmohan Singh is very secular. Because it is a Muslim event, you see. Being Muslim and a celebration of Muslim tradition is secular. Being Hindu is communal. Simple, straight logic, Ajay Alok, that you don't understand, according to them. Ajay Alok, and the response. Yeah.
Yeah, of course I don't understand, and I don't want to understand. I know there are sick minds who will always come with sick things. But today they have crossed the line because they have insulted Ganesh Puja, Ganpati.
Yeah.
Because Ganpati does not know that who's Prime Minister and who's Chief Justice of India.
You can change the visual on the right. Yeah.
Ganpati doesn't know who's PM or who is CJI. Now they have, by doing this, by raising questions on Ganpati Puja, they have directly insulted Ganpati, which has hurt the sentiments of millions of Hindus out here. And still they are here to defend it. Now very famous Mr. V.K. Krishna Iyer, the former Chief Justice and Supreme Court Judge, he said, like what they are talking of division of power and all this, just to divert. Just to divert. They are all talking this whole division of powers and all, everything is just to divert.
Why mocking the devotion?
Why photograph? Why not photograph? Why not photograph? When I have puja in my house, it's my will. Whether I have photograph or not. I'm not going to ask from you. Neither you are going to ask from me. Neither you are going to ask from me. Okay, I want my photographs. What's your problem? Who are you to question? Who are you to pass your judgment? Who are you to pass your judgment? Who are you to pass your judgment? Rahul Gandhi goes to mosque, he goes to temple. The camera is everywhere. And you are questioning why camera? When you do iftar party and when you pray namaz, there is a camera. That is fine. But you don't want a camera for Ganpati Puja. You are a sick mind. Because of people like you, the so-called pseudo-secularists, this country is facing so much problems.
Psychologist and get your
जाग जाओ अभी भी, जाग जाओ. Start respecting your deities and start respecting your religion. Otherwise, कहीं के नहीं रहोगे, ना इधर के रहोगे, ना उधर के रहोगे. You won't stand anywhere.
Do you perform a puja with a photographer?
Yes, why not? It's my wish. It's my wish. It's my wish. My choice.
No.
How can you dictate me? How can you dictate me?
Again, you are misunderstanding. 1 minute.
When I go to Vaishno Devi, when I go to any temple, there is a 50.
No. Ajay Alok, please try to understand. Let me explain to you. You are not understanding the Congress point of view. You must try to understand Congress, Dushyant Dave, Indira Jaising, Prashant Bhushan point of view. You must be a closet Hindu. You must never be a proud Hindu. You must be ashamed of being a Hindu. You must never have a videography. Nobody should know you are Hindu. You should not wear saffron. You should not celebrate Hindu festivals. You should go to as many iftars as possible, as many Christmas carol singing competitions as possible. You must go to as many other places of world. You must never be a vocal Hindu.
It is a secular nation. You misquote. It is written in the Constitution.
Because according to Rahul Gandhi, all Hindus are only casteist.
It is written there. It's a secular country. We can go everywhere.
Like according to Nehru, Hindus were superstitious. According to his great grandson, Hindus are casteist.
No. You have been gaslighted, Arnab. You have been gaslighted into thinking like this.
I'll tell you, before you use words like gaslighting, let me tell you what gaslighting is. 1 minute, Lokesh, you'll get it badly from me now. Gaslighting is when the shameless then Prime Minister of India, the corrupt Manmohan Singh, hosted Shahid Malik, Pakistan High Commissioner, right, for an iftar party in 2010. My blood was boiling because they were killing our people at that time. And Manmohan Singh was having kebabs with them.
Why didn't you make a noise then?
Manmohan Singh was having kebabs with the Manmohan Singh would have kebabs and biryani with the Pakistani High Commissioner while they were killing our people. Khoon kholta tha hamara.
It was not boiling. That time your blood wasn't free.
My blood was boiling. Then I hammer you people day and night at that time. Even now I'm hammering you. I'm hammering you since then. I'm going to continue hammering you till you become nationalistic. You are anti-national people. You are supporting the Khalistanis. You are meeting Ilhan Omar. You are meeting anti-national people in America. You are meeting people from Indian IAMC.
No, but why? What was the photographer doing over there? Why wasn't the photographer and cameraman
what is wrong in
also
meeting the Ilhan Omar
prayer ceremony?
Now
Akashdeep is on the debate.
Arnab
yes, Akashdeep.
You have allowed me. Now you talked about a particular meeting of iftar party of Manmohan Singh and KG Balakrishnan. Kindly tell the audience that in that particular iftar party, BJP senior leader L.K. Advani was present and he was hugging late CPM General Secretary Sitaram Yechuri and Lalu Prasad Yadav. भाई इफ्तार पार्टी में जब भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोग जाते हैं तो क्या इफ्तार पार्टी हिंदू फेस्टिवल बन जाता है? आपने ये बात क्यों छुपाई कि ना कि इसी इफ्तार पार्टी में
नहीं मैं तो नहीं एक मिनट I will respond to that first, then you come in. 1 minute. आकाशदीप मेरी बात सुनिए. I am responding to you. देखिए अभी आपने अपने आप को इतनी बुरी तरह से कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट किया है. I feel bad for you. Anyway, let me tell you, I don't have a problem, you know, that Manmohan Singh and this Balakrishnan were meeting at an iftar party. 1 minute, Akashdeep, listen to me. Akashdeep, listen to me. Though I am of a view that if he was doing a lot of iftar parties at taxpayer expense, Prime Minister could have afforded to spend some of his own money also. सारा कुछ टैक्सपेयर एक्सपेंस में इतने इफ्तार क्यों करते थे मुझे अभी तक पता नहीं है. एनीवे अरे बात सुनिए मेरी नाउ माय क्वेश्चन इज आकाशदीप द क्वेश्चन इज इफ दैट वाज ओके हाउ इज दिस बैड? द क्वेश्चन इज इफ दैट वाज ओके हाउ इज दिस बैड?
लालू प्रसाद यादव और सीताराम येचुरी को हक किया जा रहा था, वो भी इफ्तार पार्टी में. अरे ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है?
मैं तो कह रहा हूं ना, करिए आप जितने इफ्तार करना, हर दिन आप करिए, जो करना है आपको करिए. मैं पूछ रहा हूं आपको गणेश चतुर्थी से क्या प्रॉब्लम है? माय प्रॉब्लम इज गणेश चतुर्थी से क्या प्रॉब्लम है आपको बताइए आकाशदीप.
वो लोकतंत्र के लिए खतरे की घंटी है.
गणेश चतुर्थी में प्रधानमंत्री जी गए, मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. मुझे प्रॉब्लम है कि ना कि उसमें
तो कांग्रेस को क्यों है?
सबके सामने दिखाया क्योंकि
अच्छा, कि सबके सामने नहीं दिखाना चाहिए, ओनली मुस्लिम ओकेशंस को सबके सामने दिखाना चाहिए, सिर्फ मुस्लिम फेस्टिवल सबके सामने होने चाहिए, हिंदू फेस्टिवल छुप छुप के करना चाहिए हमको छुप छुप के। आकाशदीप, डू यू अंडरस्टैंड? आकाशदीप,
Was it a public event?
अजय आलोक, आप मैसेज समझो, ये कह रहे छुप छुप के हिंदू रहिए, बी ए क्लोजेट हिंदू, hide somewhere, don't let people know you are Hindu.
Yes, for the last 65 years they have practiced this, that you should be ashamed of being Hindu. Somnath temple, Nehru refused to go, and he rather questioned Rajendra Prasad's visit to Somnath temple. He created this Ram Mandir problem. Narasimha Rao went ahead further, Places of Worship Act. Karnataka government is doing the same. They always are intrinsic pathological hatred towards Hindu they have. But now they are crossing the limits when they raise question on Ganpati Puja. Tomorrow, like Mamata Banerjee, they will start questioning on Durga Puja. अरे आप ईद बनाओ, बकरीद बनाओ, मुहर्रम बनाओ, क्रिश्चियन बनाओ, क्रिसमस बनाओ, जो बनाना है बनाओ, ठीक है ना? अगर आप हिंदू की भावना नहीं समझते हो, हिंदू फेस्टिवल्स की भावना नहीं समझते हो, उस पर कमेंट्री मत कीजिए। और आपके इस कमेंट्री से चीफ जस्टिस की इंटीग्रिटी पे फर्क नहीं पड़ता है। नीदर इज गोइंग टू बी प्रेशराइज्ड, लाइक व्हाट संजय रावत सेड, घर के चिराग से घर को आग लग गई। They had put the CJI on dock right from the beginning. Only two intentions were there. One, disrespect the Hindu festival, and two, pressurize the CJI. These were the two motives.
Okay.
Rahul Gandhi can go and meet Mysuru al-Basar, who is a PNP nationalist who just massacred Hindu, and Rahul Gandhi is sharing stage with him in US. And you talk of Hindu, and there is no question. He can meet Ro Khanna, he can roam around with him, who openly talks of Khalistan. No question to Rahul Gandhi. He can meet Omar,
Lokesh,
who says that there is going to be a genocide of Muslims in India, almost 200 million Muslims. But no question for Rahul Gandhi. His integrity is very intact. Absolutely rubbish. You all have sick minds. Poisonous mind. And right now Modi 3.0 is giving you restless mind.
We are discussing over here.
You want to create anarchy in this country. Unstability.
Sir, the topic that we are discussing over here is whether we are going to keep the separation between judiciary and executive.
Somebody saying, why photo shoot? Why photo shoot? Then why photo shoot in Iftar?
No, why photo shoot in Iftar? Private event.
Why photo shoot with Rahul Gandhi?
Related to offering
your
devotion to Lord Ganesha. What were the cameramen and the entire publicity PR department doing over there?
China. All the way
tell me one thing, sir.
Such a major event.
Make it clear.
And you are asking that why photo shoot when we are performing a public event?
If it was a public event, why wasn't others?
Rahul Gandhi, what he said?
Why wasn't others?
Devta Bhagwan nahi hote. He has no audacity to say all these things in US. Devta Bhagwan nahi hote. बहुत transparent होता है. You guys are out to insult Hinduism every time. You take pride in it.
Tell me, sir.
You get sadistic.
Okay, I want to know, Lokesh, from you. Lokesh, on another aside, since we are talking about what is a legitimate meeting and what is an illegitimate meeting, I feel that the meeting with the anti-India, firm pro-Pakistan, pro-Islamist Ilhan Omar, what was the meeting about? I mean, Rahul Gandhi meeting a person who is so anti-India. See all the people he has met. He has met Ilhan Omar, anti-India. He has met so many people from Indian American Muslim Council. Everybody knows their links with ISI. Listen to me. Why is he meeting these ISI proxies? Why is he meeting ISI proxies? Anti-India Ilhan Omar. Why did he meet Ilhan Omar? What was... Do you agree?
The entire delegation of 9 members was arranged by the US lawmaker.
No, but why Ilhan Omar? It's like saying I'll meet Osama bin Laden, but you must not question me. Why did he meet Ilhan Omar?
Anti-India.
Why did he? See, we caught.
Not at his own
see, he denied first. First he denied, and then Lokesh, tell me one thing. Okay. You know, viewers, I want to share this with you. There is this man who specializes in regime change. Name is Donald Lu. He has carried out the regime change, State Department, Assistant or Deputy Secretary, right? He has had apparently a secret meeting with Rahul Gandhi. Now Rahul Gandhi says, I went in a private capacity. Why? Two people I'm very interested in knowing, because you have a problem with Prime Minister celebrating Ganesh Aarti with CJI. I want to know, don't you want to know, Ajay Alok, what was the purpose of meeting the CIA-backed State Department official who carries out regime change in Bangladesh, which I warned about on my program, Donald Lu? Why did Rahul Gandhi meet Donald Lu on a private visit? Second, why did Rahul Gandhi also meet the totally anti-India Ilhan Omar? And within a day of meeting Ilhan Omar, he came and took a pro-Khalistan position. And why were there so many people who are pro-Khalistanis at the meeting of Rahul Gandhi, which has been documented by the SFJ terrorist Gurpanwant Singh Pannu, who says many of the pro-Khalistan people, we are all in attendance at Rahul Gandhi's events. I want to know, na Ajay Alok, I want to know. नहीं इतना क्या mixing हो रहा है इनके साथ? Why are you having these meetings? You explain what is going on behind the scenes. कर क्या रहे हो आप लोग? अमेरिकन्स के हाथ पकड़ के बोल रहे हो कि इलेक्शन हार के हमको बना दीजिए पावर में? नहीं, आई एम आस्किंग यू, इल्हान ओमर के साथ क्या सीक्रेट मीटिंग की है राहुल गांधी ने? बताइए मुझे। इनसे ज्यादा एंटी इंडिया कोई नहीं है। रतन शारदा अभी जवाब नहीं देंगे। गणेश आरती करने से प्रॉब्लम होती है। इल्हान ओमर कल ओसामा बिन लादेन के दोस्तों के साथ भी मुलाकात करेंगे लोग।
सीक्रेट मीटिंग तो प्रधानमंत्री जी मोदी जी ने किया था जाके नवाज शरीफ के साथ। सीक्रेट मीटिंग तो
Ratan Sharda is on the ladies and gentlemen.
It's such a comic show, Arnab. These people crying their heart out makes me so happy. I'm always laughing. I would be on the floor, but not at the airport. I came specially on the airport, so I'm traveling to enjoy this scene. It's hard one of these people. See, they don't realize Modi ji has deliberately sent a hope.
Modi ji has taken
and these people have got it totally as per Modi ji's ideas. Because Modi ji thought तीन दिन का mess हो गया राहुल गांधी का. Let us give him a chance to redeem himself, and he rightly redeem himself. And here are their lackeys, their darbaris for shouting their heart out. More they shout, more people know how they hate Hindus. Whatever excuse they make, all these excuses are so stupid, so made up that they have not understood. Modi ji has deliberately created a light moment for us, that we could see their heartburn, see their stupidity, Ravi. That they will go to Ifar, they will go to church, they will go everywhere. Modi cannot go to a celebrate a Ganpati, and he cannot do anything. Now this is the game that they didn't understand. 3 days mess in USA by the Rajkumar. Now 1 more day of mess where people will understand. These people support Khalistanis, these support jihadis, these people support every minority lobby but Hindus. They hate Hindus. The way they have reacted clearly shows it's a personal Ganpati of CJI. Modi ji goes a personal devotee. Doesn't he have a right to go and have an arti?
Everybody is a personal devotee. What is a personal devotee? Everybody devotes God. Lord Ganesha, what is so great about Modi? And why should he go to a personal invitation? Why take a
See, Ravi, you are not a practicing Hindu.
Why should there be a
Ravi,
अरे ये घंटी बज रही है ना वहाँ पे, ये लोकतंत्र के लिए खतरे की घंटी है।
एक्सपोज किया मोदी जी ने।
खतरे की घंटी है।
आज आपका तमाशा बनाया मोदी जी ने लोगों के सामने। लोग देख रहे हैं आपका तमाशा, लोग समझ रहे हैं कितने एंटी हिंदू हो, ध्यान में रहा है। प्लीज बस करिए, अपना और तमाशा मत करिए।
राज्यसभा
चिल्लाते रहिए आप। लोग यही समझ रहे हैं, लोग क्लियरली समझ रहे हैं कि आप लोग हिंदुओं के अगेंस्ट हो। आप खाली आपको माइनॉरिटी के वोट चाहिए, हिंदुओं को परवाह नहीं है, हिंदुओं को त्योहार की इज्जत नहीं है, ना आपको मंदिरों की इज्जत है। आपके डीएमके वाले 300 साल पुराने मंदिर गिरा देते हैं, आपके कांग्रेस वाले हाई तौबा मचाते हैं, और अभी देखिए पत्थरबाजी होगी गणपति उत्सव पे, आपका किसी का मुंह नहीं खोला। आपकी गवर्नमेंट कहती है गलती से पत्थर मार दिए, क्या पत्थर लेकर आपको घूमने निकले थे? बताइए ये क्या करने निकले थे? Give me one reason why the stones are thrown on Ganpati festival, but you will not speak. You will not speak when it's.
Acha, I am told there's a self-important group. By the way, 1 minute. There's a statement from a self-important group. Ravi, calm down. Ravi, calm down. These self-important people, God knows who they are. They call themselves Campaign for Judicial Accountability and Reforms. चलो, पहले तो अपने mindset को reform कीजिए. It runs out of a basement in some house in Jangpura. जंगपुरा के किसी घर के बेसमेंट से ऑपरेट करती है ग्रुप. They have warned everyone, don't have public events if you are holding a high constitutional position.
Arnab, don't make a mimicry here, please.
Don't. Why am I mimicking? They are operating out of a basement in Jangpura is a fact.
Jangpura story and all that.
I am stating a fact that they have written in their address that we are operating out of a basement in Jangpura. जंगपुरा के बेसमेंट से ऑपरेट कर रहे हैं. What wrong am I saying? I am saying वो जंगपुरा के बेसमेंट में they are issuing national statements. क्यों चुपती है क्या आपको? मैं क्या कहूँ? You'll be happy if I say नोएडा के बेसमेंट से. जंगपुरा के बेसमेंट से कर रहे हैं.
Are you detective?
I am not detective. I am saying they are operating from a basement in
Yes, he
Jangpura.
has got his own SIT.
Basement of
You don't know he has got his own
basement of
SIT.
Karol Bagh, basement of Falani Delhi. What are you talking?
पहुंच कहाँ तक है?
अरे यार, I want to know. I want Prashant Bhushan to say. I want Prashant Bhushan to say that if you go to a pro-Maoist event, then you should first quit as a serving advocate if you are going to be siding with anti-national groups.
Shirt I buy with my own money. I don't wear the gifted ones. You don't talk about the shirt. You may be having a borrowed one. I have got my own money shirt.
आपके दो सीआरपीएफ के लोग मरते हैं, आप डांस करते हैं, आप जोक मनाते हैं, आप अब आपको भी मिमिक्री लग रही है जोक.
I am also informed now that this group. No, I am told on a lighter note. One minute. I am told Gopal that this group is also this group which is operating out of a basement. But it's irritating them. Basement in Jangpura है यार, basement in Jangpura. इनके लिए सारी दुनिया उस basement से चलती है.
Let the NIA do their job.
Now anyway, अरे I know these people for a long time. मुझे मत सिखाइए. I know these people inside out. Now I am told on a lighter note that they are also writing to the World Economic Forum because there are some visuals which have come which are according to them very communal. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just received visuals when Professor Klaus Schwab, founder and executive chairman of the World Economic Forum, are the visuals on it ready please? Also performed Ganesh Aarti along with Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde. Can I run the pictures, producers?
Oh.
And in 10 seconds, the pictures will be there. It happened at the Varsha Bungalow in Mumbai. I am told Prashant Bhushan and Indira Jaisingh are sending private detectives and a strongly worded letter to the World Economic Forum for this extremely communal activity that the WEF chairman has carried out Ganesh Aarti, and maybe they will also write tomorrow to everybody. No, they'll write letters to everybody, please. And they are wearing saffron also. Look at that, Gopal. What a crime the WEF has done. They are wearing saffron. They are doing Ganesh Aarti. How communal they are. They could have at least not taken a camera. Why was a camera there?
What is communal in this?
Why was a camera there, Lokesh? Exactly, no?
The public event
I think this is just
नहीं, ये communal है उनके लिए. Prashant Bhushan, you must immediately write from your basement in Jangpura.
जनता भी खड़ी है, देखो.
अजय आलोक, जंगपुरा से बेसमेंट से WEF को चिट्ठी जानी चाहिए. आप चुप रहिए रमेश जी. रवि जी आप चुप रहिए. ये
also write to Pope.
हाँ, also write to the Pope, yeah.
Ask Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi to write to Pope about that. That he is doing communal things.
इनको पता चल गया ना,
he is doing Hindu things. And secondly, Chief Minister residence है वर्षा. वहाँ कोई public event नहीं हो रही.
According to Prashant Bhushan, I think Prashant Bhushan will want India to boycott WEF. We should boycott WEF till the founder of WEF apologizes for these pictures.
Arnab, Prashant Bhushan wearing shoes.
मगर जब सलमान खुर्शीद की भांजी listen to me I'll tell you. अभी देखिए मेरी बात. जब प्रशांत भूषण जब सलमान खुर्शीद की भांजी वोट जिहाद की बात करती है तब बड़ा सेक्युलर है.
नहीं तो why are they wearing shoes?
जब राहुल गांधी कहता है कि मैं शक्ति के साथ लड़ूंगा तो सेक्युलर है. जब रामगोपाल यादव राम मंदिर को बेकार कहता है तो सेक्युलर है.
They have to apologize to the nation.
Ram Gopal Yadav, yaar. Who gives a damn for Ram Gopal Verma?
No. Why are they wearing shoes?
Now, Arnab ji, do you know somebody
They
called
don't know
Tali
they don't know the culture.
Tali
They know
Shah,
only
the
agriculture.
and the IT chief of Jammu or Bharat.
You see, all this can be seen as very amusing, but it reflects a much deeper fact. The fact is, this lobby is losing ground. Nobody respects them. They are not doing well. They have no access. They cannot be power brokers. They have nothing to do. So they want to make themselves relevant. We, however, have two choices. We can ignore them or respond. I don't believe in ignoring them. I believe in taking them on with reasoning, fact, and rationality. Very, very strongly. As strongly as we can. Ladies and gentlemen, see you tomorrow. Good night and goodbye.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
Co-powered by Jaguar Bath and Light.
Director, the taste of success.
Amity University is organizing an international conference on semiconductor technologies, materials to chips, with over 200 speakers and delegates from top organizations and global academic institutions from 11 countries. This is another initiative by Amity, aligned with the Government of India's semiconductor mission.
ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಿಟ್ಗಳ ಇತಿಹಾಸದಲ್ಲೇ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಮೈಲುಗಲ್ಲು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸೋಕೆ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಸಿದ್ಧವಾಗಿದೆ. ರಿಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಹಾಸಂಗಮ. ಇದು ಕನಸಿನ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ದಿಗ್ಗಜರ ಸಮಾಗಮ. ಅತಿ ಶೀಘ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ